Good morning, guys. It's day 96 here on the Appalachian Trail. It is June the 14th. Y-O-L-O. It's 5:40. We're getting ready to hit the trail, but I wanted to show you the shelter that we stayed near last night. So here's the shelter. It's stone. It has some bunks in there, and there's no privy, but we get rocks the first thing this morning. They do have bear cables here, but that's a good thing. But the rocks we're not too happy about first thing in the morning, but here we go. Here's our first view this morning. Got a lake. Skies are looking a little dark blue, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to rain today or not, but we're heading on north. Been climbing ever since we got on the trail, so we left that shelter, and it's been all uphill and rock and boulders, and we're still climbing. I've been having issues with my knee this morning because I didn't have time to get it acclimated, stretched out, but I think it's good now after about a mile climbing, not having any pain. So let's do this. Be hitting the 1400 mile mark here in just a little while. So we're that close. Then we'll be hitting a zoo, but I think it'll be closed. So rather than waiting on it to open, we'll probably blue blaze around it. But we'll see when that time comes. So that's another climb, but yet we still have another one. If we can get it all out this morning, then maybe we'll have some easy rolling this afternoon. Guys, we just came out into a opening, and long runner noticed over on the far right we got New York City. Barely see it, but it's quite a ways out there. We are not walking there, so we're only going to get a glimpse of it. Although some hikers do get off trail and do go to New York City for a day or so. However, we are not. So we're just heading toward the zoo, because that's our budget, is the zoo. Here is some chicken in the woods on this log. This is another trail marker, by the way. Anyway, here's some chicken in the woods. Tastes like chicken. I guess you prepare it just like chicken. You dip it in butter and then put some crumbs on it. And I guess you fry it up. As per Isabella. So I don't have all that stuff out here in the woods, so I won't be cooking it up. But apparently it tastes just like chicken. So how interesting. Or maybe the chicken tastes like the chicken in the clouds, or whatever it's called. Who knows? We're walking, and looks like there's a map right here. Let's see what this map is for. Looks like the AT goes this way, but trail closer D4. Another view. It's all green though. think I liked it when the leaves weren't on. We just had about 400 steps coming up.
400.
Yeah. All right, heading north. We're climbing the top here, and there's a nice wooden bench. Chief Forest Ranger. So guys, here's the Hudson River. We're about to the top of this mountain, and then we have a very steep ascend. There's another bench. Hey guys, we're up here on top of Bear Mountain, and they have soda machines. Not only soda machines, but you can get ice cream out of a vending machine. Check this out. Look at that. You got a snack machine. You got water, Gatorades, sodas, and lemonade. So it's pretty cool. Bear Mountain, mile marker 1404 point something. That's where it's at. So we're heading over here to the watchtower or the fire tower now. So let's check that out. There it is. Check this out. AT goes right through there. Not sure what this will be used for now, but let's see if it says. Whatever it is, it's padlocked shut. So you can't get to it. In the tower. On top of Bear Mountain, we got the river. It looks like we got a train bridge. Look at the view here. Not quite 360 degrees. We do have flags of Tibet over here, I see, hanging in the tree. So, and there's the tower. Alright guys, we're coming down Bear Mountain, and we have this pretty little footbridge. It's pretty on this side, but this side is pretty plain. We're heading down to the city, and there's a zoo that the Appalachian Trail goes through, so we'll have to check that out. It's not a very good zoo, I don't think. It's basically a zoo that has animals that were rendered to them, meaning people had them as pets, or they're injured and they're not going to be able to go back into the wild. So this zoo is actually a sanctuary, if you will, for the animals. But apparently it's not too pleasant, so we'll see how it is. I've been to some very nice zoos, but and some poor ones as well, so let's see how this one goes. Anyway, lots of steps here. Lots of engineering to get these steps in here. All right, guys, we're going through a tunnel here. We're heading over to the zoo. We just met Hellraiser and his dog. I think it is who he is, yeah. So his name represents him well, I believe. So we're gonna try to head through the zoo now. We got to cross over the bridge to get to the other side of the Hudson River. Again, we were not able to go to the zoo because it was closed for the renovation. So that's okay. Well, as we cross that bridge, that's the lowest point on the Appalachian Trail. So from this point forward, we're just going up. So we started in Georgia. We went to Klingman's Dome, which is the highest point on the Appalachian Trail. And now we've been to the lowest point on the Appalachian Trail. So everything from here to Maine is all uphill, one way or the other. So we came down that road and got right back on the trail. There's some parking there, but it's a little strange how they did it, but there's not a whole lot of parking, but I guess that's where, if you're a local or you're visiting and you want to get on trail, that's where you park. So but anyway, we're heading up the mountain. Let me turn this thing around so you can see. Here we go. Camera's level. Raise the camera up. Here's Persistence and Long Runner in the front. Heading up the mountain, so let's follow them. So we came up to the top of that mountain and had lunch, and Cy and Isabella had their tent set up, so they're actually going to take probably the rest of the day off and do laundry. They do laundry in creeks and streams and rivers and stuff. So they're gonna do laundry, go ahead and let it hang out while it's sunny out and a little breezy. Well, we sat there and enjoyed our lunch with them, and that was a good little reunion, so that was fun. But now we're heading on. That was a light lunch because we're going to be having another lunch at the deli in the next town, which is about 4 miles away. So in 2 hours we're going to eat again, so I didn't want to eat a whole lot, but I needed to get some energy because I was getting depleted. But we are back in the rocks, cruising the top of this mountain ridge and enjoying the sunshine. I got my bug net out because the bugs are flying around my eyes and face. So I'll wear it for a while and hopefully I can deter them from bothering me so I can take it off. But we're heading on down, heading north. Well, we're coming out to the Appalachian Trail deli that I think is open 24 hours a day. It is right over here. All right, so here we go. And get some food, get some stuff recharged. We got a water spigot right there, so we'll be good. All right, guys, I think I found a way to bag flush the Be Free. So I got the Be Free. I got the nipple that you would use for the Sawyer squeeze. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but you can turn on the water, and this thing will swell up. So essentially, it's bag flushing this thing under pressure. So I'm gonna just let it run there for a moment, and hopefully that will get my water flow back. Hey guys, here's the deli. We got a full menu of different subs and everything, and we got hot food. We got a full cooler full of drinks. We got power right over here. We can charge our electronics if I zoom in, so that's important to us. And then they also have bars, Slurpees and everything. Got candy. And then this is sort of the hiker area over here. So we got ramen and everything. And then Tuna Creations, north side and everything. A beautiful restroom. We got some ice cream right here. Full cooler at ATM. They take credit card here. You got fresh fruit and the grill. So it's all good. So I'm taking off. So that's it. These guys need to work as a team. All right, we're climbing up. This is a rocky afternoon, all uphill. Been doing some boulder scrambling, rock hopping. Went through a swampy area, had planks we were able to walk on, so that was good. Trying to get to the top of this mountain. Trying to make up some time when I can. Catch back up with Persistence and Long Runner, who at the time when I left the deli, they were an hour ahead of me. I stayed behind so I could charge batteries, charge my phone and GPS. So try to charge them up whenever I get electricity. I'm out of breath, but we're still heading north and uphill. So let's get this done. All right, guys, I just filled up my water bag out of this creek. It's flowing well. It's very refreshing. And this water is going to taste awesome. All right, we got 1.2 miles to go to camp. So let's get there. All right, how about this rock? I see an elephant. He's sitting down. You can see his ear and his eye right there. He's got his muzzle tucked in there. That's the elephant rock. That's what I think. Let's see if we can get a photo of it. All right. Here we go. Still got less than a mile. Because it was just like 2 seconds ago I turned the film off. There's that wall again, or another one. You can see they got it squared off. And they got the blazes. We're turning to the right, it says. So, pretty interesting. See how thick that thing is. It's 4.5 foot thick. It's pretty straight too. As far as you don't have a lot of leaning, or it's not serpentining back and forth. It's pretty straight. Must have used a string or a very straight eyeball. So, all right, here we go. We got a descent down to the road. We got less than a half a mile to get to possible camp. Well, we made it to camp and we have set up our tents. I'm right here and I got my bag unpacked. I'm currently boiling some water for my ramen noodle bomb. So I'll have ramen noodles, some of these mashed potatoes, followed by some of these mashed potatoes, followed by some Cheez-Its that are crushed and left over. So that's what I'm having for supper tonight. Persistence, a long runner, cooking over here. He's got his mosquito net on because the mosquitoes and the bugs are bugging us. So it is part of being out here in the woods. But anyway, I think we did around 22 miles today. I'm not really sure. I think that's what the tally is, somewhere around there. And so we'll keep pressing forward and making it toward Maine. So we were a little disappointed today because the zoo was closed. We met a character that was Hellraiser, and I'll put a photo in for that. So he was a real character. He's also been kicked out of numerous hostels, and he sort of takes pride of getting kicked out of hostels, but he's got a bad reputation, so he looks like a rough dude. But anyway, that's it for tonight. I'm YOLO. My water is starting to boil. I'm YOLO, so you only live once, so do it right the first time, and there's no need to do it again. God bless, and take care, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.